Last week, the High Court in Bara dismissed a case filed by a section of DP members challenging Norbert Mao's leadership. The petitioners had sought judicial review of the party's delegates' conference held in Bara from May 30th to June 2nd, arguing it was marred by irregularities. However, Justice Alan Paul Nshimye upheld preliminary objections raised by the respondents, including that the application was time-barred and that the petitioners had not exhausted internal remedies. But with just 6 days left to the nomination of presidential candidates, some political parties, such as DP, are still faced with internal wrangles, contested leadership structures, to alleged irregularities in their internal processes.
The last delegates' conference was not a conference at all. It was hand-picked hooligans that they brought to fight the real DP candidates.
Today, the rival factions within DP appeared before the Electoral Commission following series of petitions. A faction challenging Mao's leadership, including those who say the Mbara Delegates Conference illegally elected the current leadership, asked the Commission not to nominate Mao until the dispute is resolved. They insist that the leadership structure, including Mao's presidency, should not be considered.
We hear Norbert Mao picked nomination for the presidential position. We say that if it need be, this time DP should not field a presidential, should not stage a presidential candidate. Let us wait, because we did that. In 2016, we never fielded a candidate, but DP existed and is still here. So many years, 30 years back in 80s, DP never fielded a candidate, but it's still existing. So we need to clean up all this rot. We can wait. The third one, we are saying that the illegal leadership that purportedly have been elected in Mbarara recently should not be gazetted and should not be acknowledged by the Electoral Commission. It was illegally elected.
And I'm here now fighting to bring back the Democratic Party from where they have hidden it. They stole it in broad daylight and took it to NRM and President Museveni in something they call a cooperation agreement. We cannot cooperate with people who abduct citizens.
However, the petitioners also expressed disappointment with the Electoral Commission's approach, saying they were invited by phone on short notice despite their many written petitions.
We wrote these petitions. Some of them were written months ago. We have to retrieve them. We have to get those who deponed those affidavits, just in case they want to cross-examine any of them. We have to contact them. We have to bring them on board and tell them, please be around. In case they want to ask you questions, be here. So being ready meant that I actually already had another court session elsewhere. I had to stop it and come to tell these people that you people, we very much need this opportunity, but you're not ready to proceed as at the moment.
On the other hand, Mao's supporters, including the party's Secretary General Gerald Siranda, dismissed the rivals group's claims, insisting there is no case against the current leadership.
They're just complaints of annoyed people, of busybodies, of people that have a lot of sense of entitlement. Some of them because, what is their qualification? Because their fathers were members of DP.
We are surprised that the Electoral Commission is being turned into an apparent body, that somebody goes to court, loses a case, instead of going to the Court of Appeal, they come back to the Electoral Commission, which Electoral Commission was also party in the above-mentioned case.
The EC promised to review submissions and deliver a decision before the nomination dates.
The Commission now is going to review the different documentation that have been presented to it. The Commission is going to review the various elements within the constitutions, individual constitutions of those political parties, and the Commission will then get back to the different parties with its decisions and guidance on the way forward.
Meanwhile, the Commission continues to receive a list of supporters from individuals aspiring to contest for the presidency. So far, more than 22 aspirants have returned forms out of over 200 who picked nomination papers. Political parties, including NUP, NRM, ANT and FDC, have also submitted their supporter lists. Each aspirant is required to collect at least 9,800 signatures from at least 98 districts. Norbert Atkunda, NTV News.